Hey everyone, welcome back to Aesthetic Games. Today I'm going to do Witch's Homework. The silver sands fall from the heavens, flowing through the hourglass of the end. The north wind from the borderlands tolls the evening bell of the moonlit city. To meet a future none can foresee, the Witch's Homework begins. Is Lisa gonna be in here? Or G?
Whoa! This is way too many books!
Looks like the same amount of books as before.
Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission,
Oh.
Paimon came mentally prepared, you know?
I didn't know it was a library organizing job.
But seeing it in person is something else.
Okay, let me guess. We're gonna stumble on a book.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon. What brings you back to Monstadt?
That's not what I was expecting that, like her entrance right there.
Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it?
She knew, man. She knew. You saw right through me.
You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Yes. She has no idea, man.
We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Ether's been going all around the world getting him. She has no idea.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Pleased to meet you.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us.
I wonder who the benefactor is.
Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned.
Why?
Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here.
And I'm relieved to see you here.
I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Let's get right to work.
Don't worry. Just leave the commission to us.
Yeah.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Alright. Damn, man. What about Jean? Where's Jean? Oh, I didn't show her back. Oh, dang. Was that just for the view? Or what? Why did they show that? Okay. Cool. We get like a still image montage. Nice. Cool.
Finally! We made it to the last step!
Nice. Okay, it looks a lot better in here.
What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation.
Oh my gosh.
Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
And didn't we already sort this area?
Yes. And
Did you notice it earlier?
What she said earlier, who would grow whopper flowers? Well, I was just thinking, like, some people might need, like, the materials from the whopper flowers, right? Like, how we use those to upgrade stuff, so maybe them. No, it's not on the list either.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
What? Oh. Oh, the Hexenzirkel?
Yoo-hoo!
Oh.
Looking for me?
Damn. Was not expecting Alice here.
Alice? How did you get in here?
Although I guess I should have, right?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
Oh.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance?
First I've heard of it.
No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Okay.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexenzirkel made to Varka at the tripartite conference, yes?
No.
Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation.
Got it.
Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style.
Okay, so they're being proactive or something?
Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
So how do we factor in exactly?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tests tailor-made for the people of Monstadt. They're all in this dictionary.
Also, I like how this voice actress keeps adding like a laugh at the end, even though that's not in the script.
Striving toward a common goal,
a nice
overcoming
touch.
Obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Right, and she speaks in like the cheeriest, happiest voice about that.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Monstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Us. I see what's going on here.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it?
Yep.
We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library.
What if it went into like the wrong hands though?
Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Aunt Alice?
Okay.
Like Auntie
If the goal
Eula?
is to help the people of Monstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Cool. Alright.
Oh, you finished sorting already?
Mm-hmm.
That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
Why can't we say that, dude? Who's can only say I'd like to be paid or like to ask you about these books? Man, I'd rather spend the afternoon with her. I'd like to ask about these books.
Ah, so you noticed too.
Damn.
Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in northern Teyvat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Alice.
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you.
Dude,
Besides,
she's trouble,
if a
man.
book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect.
Good point.
Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Cool. Oh man, we don't get to spend the afternoon with her? Okay. Go to homework. Man, they should use different terminology. Not a lot of people will like the idea of doing your homework, man. Okay, the Witch's Dictionary doesn't mention any specific task related to Venti, but you still follow its guidance and search for him around Mondstadt. So his is called A Waking Wind. What is Venti doing all the way out here, dude? Thousand Winds Temple? Is he worshipping himself or something?
I'll take that as a yes then.
Take what as a yes, man? Venti?
Ah, finally, you're here! Do you have a message for me from someone by any chance? There's not a single prophecy about you in that dictionary. That's what you were about to say, right?
Right. Yeah, the mages wanted me to come and see you anyway, though.
Oh? One moment then. Your curiosity seems as strong as ever, Barbeloth. Alas, my future will have to remain absent from your dictionary. The wind may be happy to let dandelions trace its form and have poets sing it into verse, but to be contained is hardly its nature. So, dear Barbeloth, please do set your pen down. Words heard on the wind are not meant to be recorded on the page. If you're truly interested in this legend, allow me to fashion it into a poem. I'll be sure to share it with you ladies at our next tea party.
Barbeloth, she...
Barbeloth has always been a reasonable person, and I believe she heard my request.
Oh, Barbeloth is Barbie, huh?
As such, our conversation should be free from interruptions for now.
Okay.
Wait, Barbeloth was listening in just now? Paimon didn't notice a thing!
She's on the win, Paimon.
Well, she is a Hexenzirkel mage. They all have quite a few tricks up their sleeves.
Still, you noticed right away and even got her to leave us alone. Doesn't that make you the real master at cards here?
Given the various practical factors at play, I'd call myself a master with limits.
There you go, being all secretive again. Well, anyway, there wasn't a single thing about you in that dictionary.
Yeah, she just told me to come here and wait.
You being here is enough. Barbeloth's prophecy concerning me may be incomplete, but it's not incorrect. There's something I need to do, and I could indeed use your help.
What is it? You can count on me.
Trusty as always. In that case, could you play a song with me later?
Sure. Is that all you need me to do?
Yep, that's all.
Okay.
But don't worry, this isn't a performance to decide the fate of some consequential event. It's just a duet between friends. The last time I played this song, the howling gale was my sole audience, and the notes scattered in all directions, leaving only fragments of the melody behind.
All right.
But now, with a friend like you by my side, why should the wind alone bear witness to this music? Besides, I think my hands will be just that much steadier, playing alongside a trusty friend like you.
I'll play the best I can.
That's all I ask. Now, let's head to the performance venue. If we follow the breeze, we'll be there in no time.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have a little concert with Venti.
All right, let's get going.
Oh, okay,
Just
cool.
relax and let the wind lead the way.
Okay, I thought it was just gonna like make me teleport, you know, go to the map, teleport, but it's actually cool. We get to just fly all the way there. That's awesome. I like these like traversal, like little traversal interludes, you know. You get to get these nice views and it's kind of fun just like seeing the world from a different
No need
perspective.
to hold your breath. In and out. Easy does it.
Where are
I
we
let the birds
going,
know we would be
dude?
coming, so we won't run into them.
Okay, I guess we're going all the way to that aisle. Remember, like, when you first start this game and getting there is actually, like, a challenge? Like, sometimes you have to take, like, food buffs and stuff, and, like, you might end up falling in the water. Like, man, takes me back to the early game, you know? Trying to get to this island all the way out of nowhere. It's also unmarked. Like, a lot of people have to use a guide to
Don't
find out
worry.
about it.
It's just a little ocean spray. You won't get soaked. Ah, the delightful sea breeze. Go on, breathe it in.
Looks like there's a lot of dandelions
We're
all over
almost
the
there.
place. Or dandelion, like, seedling things. I wish Venti could fly like this all the time, like, at will. That would be a cool ability. There we go.
This island looks kind of familiar.
Mm-hmm. Is it special?
Not always. It was once an isle like any other. An ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel. That is, until seeds of stories were brought here by the wind and cultivated by time. And in due course, the wind brought forth new tales, and time caused them to grow
Whoa.
into legends. So with that, allow me to welcome you in truth to this island favored by time, traveler. This is the place where time and wind met in the distant past.
Whoa. You suddenly sound so serious, Tone Deaf Bard. Paimon's not sure she's following this conversation anymore either.
Fret not, dear Paimon. The best stories always start with a bit of suspense and
Yeah.
intrigue. I told you about this before, remember? About how I encountered Time at the Thousand Winds Temple and received some help? Well, it was because of Time's help that those first winds of freedom were able to blow so strongly. But forceful gales like that are most suited to wiping things clean, not helping things grow. So, after a few crises in Monstadt were resolved, I made the winds gentler. Just strong enough to bolster the people in times of need without knocking them off their feet.
So we're here now to do what exactly? Damn, why'd he get sad all of a sudden?
Shadows gather in the distance.
Damn,
I'm sure
dude.
you felt it too.
That was a sudden change of tone.
I've heard about the Pyro Archon's face-off with the ruler
Oh.
of death, Renova. And what happened to the Fatui Harbinger, the captain.
Who I wish was playable.
And that's not even mentioning how abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Monstadt. I fear the impending crisis may be beyond what humans alone can solve.
Okay.
In light of that, I need to be prepared.
So now he's gonna upgrade.
It is the Anemo Archon's duty to intervene in times of need.
Damn, dude, I
As
actually like
such,
this.
I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies
It
ahead.
reminds me of like going Super Saiyan or something, man.
But
damn.
if I whip up a gale of such strength in Monstadt City, it would just turn the place upside down.
Okay.
Clothes, hats, the flowers that rest on people's balconies. That's why I chose to do it here. A place where I once offered an ode to time.
So this is like his training ground or whatever.
Who knows? Perhaps time shows this island special favor precisely on account of my lovely, lovely music.
Wait, so is this place really that special? It sure doesn't look like it. There's a tide that ebbs and flows, and a bunch of birds that come and go. It just seems normal.
Time's impact on things isn't limited to what the eye can see. Think of it like a ripe sunsetia. If the outer peel remains intact, it's nearly impossible for the average person to tell whether the fruit inside is ripe. But even the tiniest hole in said peel will cause the fruit to rot. Starting from that spot, nestled in the hands of time, not one blemish marks this island's peel. Thus, time's influence on its very essence remains hidden to all. At the most fundamental level, of course. All things that lack time's favor will be erased at some point. But with the power that remains here, I can leverage time to draw a boundary around the wind. That way, the outside world won't notice a thing, no matter how powerful of a gale I whip up here. Of course, as the one requesting help, I should offer something in return. That's why I invited you here, Traveler. So we could perform an ode to time together.
Let's do it.
Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, and I can lend you an instrument if you need one.
I'm ready, and I have instruments. I'm ready.
Great. Let's get started.
Okay, I'm actually gonna have to do like a rhythm game or something. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. We actually have to play a song? Okay, hold on. Cool, at least it tells me what to play. Oh, wait. I forgot. Wait, hold on. Raise key. There we go. Okay, hold on. Damn, this is like Zelda Ocarina or something, man. Let me do it slowly. I'm trying to go too quickly. That. Nice. Keep going, man. Damn, they should play the whole song. Okay, here we go. No. Okay, here we go. Super Saiyan transformation. Damn, his eyes were glowing. Oh, his eyes look
Looks like our music
now.
has moved some in our audience to step on stage.
Oh, who? Lisa? No, just kidding.
But that's against concert rules, so
Never
let's
mind.
usher them out.
Abyss monsters. I was like, oh, who? Pretty
I
ladies?
understand your love for music, of course. But for now, I'm going to have you leave the premises.
Cool. Okay, this is a trial, Venti.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's his new Hex Array skill. That makes him into a main DPS.
All right. That should do it. That was an exquisite performance, Traveler.
It would have been
Thank
kind
you.
of cool if he like turned blonde for a while, you know, like Super Saiyan style. That power you unleashed just now.
Don't worry. That power was mine and mine alone. No external help was involved.
Imagine if his like he turned blonde and his braids like grew out or something. Like that'd be crazy, man.
Think of it like tuning a musical instrument so that it might play melodies lovelier still.
Ha! So you do have some tricks up your sleeve. What else are you hiding, huh?
Oh, Paimon. How many tricks could I possibly have? I only have 2 sleeves, after all.
Sleeves.
You know that's not what Paimon meant, Tone-Deaf Bard.
I have a feeling the wind is gonna be pretty strong today.
Alright.
We should head back to Monstadt and tell people to hold on to their hats.
I like how they made a story around, like, you know, the upgrade of his kit and everything. Like, that's really cool. They could have just, like, you know, said, oh, we're reworking Venti's kit, and then, like, upgraded him. But I like how they built an entire story behind it. Like, you know, he's upgrading himself to be ready for, like, the impending doom of like the abyss and whatnot. That's really cool. And it always felt like Venti was like, you know, the weakest or one of the weaker Archons. Like he just seems too friendly and too like childlike and docile. So it's cool, like he has this latent power that just needs to be unlocked. And that's really interesting. That was Venti's Witch's Homework of the Waking Wind. If you enjoyed his story, please like, share, and subscribe. And look out for the short that I plan on making about his new Hex Ray build. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.